partners. Very unscheduled stream, so probably catch everybody out with this one. But you can watch it later, you see. That's the beauty. I tried getting on Twitch, but unfortunately I had to unlink from one account to be able to link in with this one. So I thought, oh, stop the hassle. I'll just go on YouTube. It's easier. Right. Anyway, I want to start off with a very quick view of this because, Horizon Zero Dawn. We've got this device which activates things around us, but we've never really seen that away from the character. Okay, so we've seen her, close up with the circle of detection, sort of. Although that isn't the range of it, that is just showing that she has this around her. So I'm using the photo mode to show you what is actually happening around her as she has this device on. So, and it's also like a little view of where we are. Now you notice the creatures over here. Now, Aloy is behind me, right? So we're in photo mode, but all the creatures around this area within that range are all being picked up as well. So it doesn't just pick out what is in front of you, it's also picking everything around you. So as you can see, it's picking up all of those there. It's picking up this very strange signal here. Okay. So it's doing a complete 360 if you do it in photo mode. So it's a good way of actually seeing the world around you, and seeing what this does around the character. Okay, so we're going to exit that and we're going to carry on. All right. Now I just we're on New Game Plus here. Now I know this is an unscheduled stream, so I apologise for anybody who gets caught out by that. But I couldn't get on Twitch, so anyway, we're on New Game Plus. We've already completed the game once. So we keep all our equipment and everything from our original game. Well, I've already said this, but all the stuff that I finished the game with and all my skills are completely intact. Okay? So I've restarted again and on harder mode this time because I want all these sort of paints and tattoos and things. I think you've got to do very hard mode to get them both. So I scanned for that strange device, and now we've got to work our way up to see this person here. So I'm getting very close now towards the end of the game on hard mode. Well, not close, it's still, but we're in that sort of running towards the end. And the main mission now
Perhaps my focus can help me.
Is to go to Maker's End. Now, I don't know if this might be a bit loud, so let me just check the setting, because normally it's on quite loud. Music's on there. Yeah, well, I want the speech high. Oh no, actually it might be okay. No, I think that's okay. So we've got to follow the old marker, which sort of shifts around a bit here. Go to the source of the signal. So, right, the source of the signal is, I do believe, is here somewhere.
The last hunt was a good one. Struck swift as snow and none will be going hungry.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's going further up. Beg your pardon. How do I get up there?
My focus might see something here.
Right, maybe I've got to do this then. Right. So we've got to get to that source. So I've got to find the way up here. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Dummy. So yeah, sorry if this, people suddenly tuning in and thinking, what the hell is going on? Why is this guy streaming today? Well, it's big, I couldn't get on Twitch. I unlink one account or something. I don't know. So I didn't want to bother with all that. It's probably because I had the Xbox on earlier and I linked into it on there. So therefore, so I'd have to unlink from one to get into. So I thought I'll save all the bother. It might just be easier. Gee, how do you get up here? Oh, up there. It'd be easier for me to just do it on YouTube. It'd probably throw a lot of people.
Hard to believe the Banuk live further north.
So we're forging towards the very end of the game. Next one is Maker's End, where we should get some of the paracells. Oh, hello, Ghost. I didn't expect anybody to come in because this is a completely unscheduled stream. Sorry about that, Ghost. If I've caught you out there. Yeah, it's very early, and it's on a Wednesday. I know it's. But I wanted to play this. I've been playing this for a couple of hours yesterday, 2 or 3 hours. I'm trying to complete the game on New Game Plus, which is the hard mode. And I tried Twitch. I couldn't. I would have had to go to my Xbox, unlink the Twitch from that, so I could link this one. Now I don't know why it's asking to do that, because I've done this before on the PlayStation.
The Glinthawks are just.
And it's been absolutely fine. So I kind of a bit.
Yes.
So the easiest thing to do was to put it on YouTube to save a lot of hassle, and to take it even longer. So I've got to investigate this thing.
Did Logan send you? I guess shards can't.
So hail well, Matt Ghost.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
Well,
we tried
I have
to
got
stop them digging it out. Without that thing
Hang
up
on,
here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them.
We'll
You
wait till
two
this
get
is
out of here.
finished.
It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
That's a fair appraisal. It sure is. So, yeah, I've got one at 4 o'clock this afternoon on UK time. But I wanted to play a bit more, and I was going to do a sort of camera photo mode of this. You know, when you've got this on, you know, you can go to camera mode, and it does reveal everything around you, as well as. So if I go to here, go to photo mode, okay, and then we get rid of the UI. Well, I don't know if you caught this at the beginning, but you know, we can use this and we can actually see around, because not only you think you kind of only see what is in front of her, but actually what you're doing is you're revealing everything in the surroundings. So if you look around and there's creatures down here like that, you see, it also picks up you know, it's a 360 in all directions. So this thing is not only showing what's in the front view, and photo mode is the only way to come in and see this in its full, you know, what it's actually doing. So I was going to do that just to do a game clip, but then I couldn't get into Twitch for some reason, and it all went tragic, you know. So I thought I'll stick it on YouTube. So we gotta go out of here and investigate this. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, true. Yeah, because I didn't know whether this would be interesting, because people have seen
What have
me
you
do
done?
this, I think.
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this.
I ain't got an axe.
This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All he's ever given me is black toes.
He's not happy then. I take it he's not happy with that. Right, we got to examine the artifact. So, as I say, we're getting near the end of the game, Ghost. Well, when I say near the end of the game, I mean I'm not near the end of the game. But if you look at our main quest, you know, I've done a lot of stuff, and if you look at our map, we have uncovered practically the whole of the map now. So there's very few areas now where I haven't been. So I have done a lot of this game now. The next major quest is Maker's End, which is here, and we will get a power cell from here, and then we go across over to here to this hidden area, which doesn't unlock, and I think it's over here or it's over here. which doesn't unlock until Maker's End is complete, or you finish that particular part. So we're very close to the ending, because when the other one unlocks and you do that one, that goes into the final part of the game where she learns everything about what happened to her mother, what this whole setup is, what Horizon Zero Dawn. So it goes in and explains everything that she needs to know, where she come from and all this kind of stuff. And then there's one more final section after that, and then it's the end of the game. So I just want to show some little bits, because I'm trying to unlock this. Right, we've got to examine it. Processor advanced design severely damaged.
This is from long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Yeah, so corrupted code fragment detected, approximately 20 years old. Catastrophic malfunctions signal until response. Okay, so that's what that is. Unfortunately, it's at night. So we gotta, follow the old thing out again, because it kind of like flicks about a bit, this thing. It's trying to lead you somewhere, but it tends to flick in and out. So yeah, it's kind of like jumps. It's a little bit confusing sometimes. But it tries to sort of slowly lead you towards it, as opposed to just being one marker in the distance. It does lots of little intermediate ones as well. So we've got to come down here, by the look of it. Whoops, got to go across here. So we've got to go back down, I presume. So I've got to be a bit careful here. I think I'm going the right way. I'm not really sure. Am I going the right way? I am a little bit stuck here. It might be better if I can just whip straight down there like that, because this is an awkward one to come down. Yeah, I try to put it on Twitch.
They've already started attacking.
Keep your distance. Hunters,
Oh, the machines have suddenly been let loose. There was machines here which were like obeying us, but now suddenly they are not. So now we're into action. So we've got full weapons here, so I mean, I'll probably mess it up, on my...
I don't fear it.
My actual weapons now do terrific damage. Way more than, way more than you're doing again. I'm doing about 30% more damage. I'm doing shock damage on them as well.
Now
I'm doing
we'll hear
a lot
my
of damage.
song machine.
Just
A
with the
sharp
spear, which
song.
normally does damage, but it's not a terrific amount. But yeah, all these machines were sort of tied up and things, and they were quite docile, but now they've suddenly been activated by something.
find some cover.
The hunt is
But
back.
I always go for the weak spots, as you know, and it usually comes and picks on me. But I can dispose of them pretty fast now. I've got full weapons, full might. Ow! And I've got the old
Yes.
special
More
armor, of
and
course.
rendered me. I don't fear it.
What's that? A Thunderjaw, I think. Is that a Thunderjaw? I think it is a Thunderjaw, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's a Sawtooth. I should have done the critical hit there. So I might just get the hit in before he hits me. Yes. So as you can see, I can dispose of them pretty fast. And I am, through watching JJ, I am using some of the other weapons now. So I am, normally I've got the freeze one on. So freezing seems to be very, very effective against a lot of creatures. So I tend to be doing that one now. I put Ropecaster on because I was using that just yesterday when I was on it playing it for a few hours. I came across a Stormbird, and we quickly disposed of that one. Because she's getting pretty awesome now with her skills. I can see it flicks around a bit. It kind of throws you around a bit, but it's all at night, unfortunately. Right, Chikuk.
Nora,
Did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us. Between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone. And we are left with many songs. But more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next.
Wow, solid advice.
Perhaps one day we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so.
Hallelujah.
Good luck, T-Cook.
So yeah, they sort of kind of worship of the blue light. You know, a bit funny like that. Yeah. Well, we worship the sun, you know, like in Meridian, not worship sun. They kind of worship the blue light, whatever that. You know, it's the thing that, you know, these machines, when you turn them to blue, is all that, and everything they in this area is kind of blue, and the headdresses get more and more insane in this game. They really do. They get quite insane. And if you play when you play the Frozen Wilds DLC, I mean, I got the whole thing for free because it came with the console. This and 3 games, so I didn't even have to pay for Horizon Zero Dawn. I got it free when I ordered my PlayStation, and I can't wait to play this on PlayStation 5. And I just cannot get hold of one at the moment. Let me return, save all this running. Be quicker if I zoom out. Oh, it's a long way back. My goodness, would have been a long walk, wouldn't it? So we're going all the way back here because we can fast travel because we have the unlimited fast travel pack. So I don't know if you watched J-Day do this. You probably haven't watched mine because this was the very first stream I ever did when I started streaming. It was Horizon Zero Dawn, and by God it shows. First few episodes, voice was a bit low. I didn't really get it right, so the game was quite loud. I was quite low. It was a bit hard to hear me. Got it sorted out after about a third one, I think. So we're waiting for the loading screen as usual. So although I was going to delay getting the PS5 until Horizon, the next Horizon game, the Forbidden West, comes out, that doesn't come out now till about the spring. So I was going to put it off till then, but the thing is, this game will play and look a little bit better on the PlayStation 4. So I still might get it. As soon as I can get one. At the moment, I just cannot get one. And all the haptic feedback and everything now, that probably will not be put into this game because obviously this game's already done and finished, so they won't have the new haptic features of the new controller, which so far what people have said, like the early adopters who've got these, like the streamers for instance, they're saying it's pretty incredible what the controller does. You know, when you pull the bowstring back, you'll actually feel that pulling back, and you'll actually feel it getting harder and harder to press the trigger. So there's all kind of new features been added with this new controller of it. So it's going to really enhance games. The only thing is, it won't make a difference on this game. It will only do it on the PlayStation 5 game. So, but in Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, we will have all those features. There's something to scan here. So we're going to scan that, and then we will tap the notepad, and then we can look on that. I've been reading all these off camera. I read all these all the way through. The last few I've got have been mostly about all the kings of Meridian, like what, just like a little paragraph of each king and just the main things they did. So I have been reading these, but these are 7 articles about the faith of worshipping the sun. So it's all interesting stuff that I've read. I've already read them, But I have read some out. They are quite good. In fact, when I'm doing my streams of my Horizon, when I first played it, I do read them all out. There's very few that I didn't. There's only just a handful, maybe 2 or 3 that I didn't read out. However long it was, I would read them. Sometimes I would just let you read them, and I'll just do it in the background.
Outlander, are you looking for... Wait, I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The time machines... It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks?
Yep.
Hoisted on
That's
my
more
own
like
purse
it.
strings.
Thank you. An extraordinary reward box. Let's open that extraordinary. Now, I think when I was playing this game, I had a ridiculous amount of these. I had 5 pages, sometimes 6 pages full of these, but I've got rid of them all. So we'll open this extraordinary box. So I have near enough emptied them all now, because what I've done is I've sold all my old mods that were here, because they were all worse than what I had. So I ended up just selling them and making the money. So now my main quest should be, oh here we go, I've got to remember the map, is Maker's End, which is, we're heading towards the end game. There are a few side quests here, but I'm going to leave those. Frozen Wilds I haven't gone into. Some say, it was recommended to go into this before you do the end, and the reason why is because there are even better weapons than you have at the moment. So they actually go up a degree because the animals in the Frozen Wilds are more dangerous than they are in the normal game. I've got to find these 3 power cells, and I will get one sort of soon. And then I've got a couple of other things to investigate a crime scene, and then we've got to sort that out. But those are the sort of minor ones. This is just the Hunter's Lodge things, which really are just sort of getting you used to the combat and learning new skills. So I am going to go to here, because this is where a power cell is. So I don't think it's anywhere close to it, because I haven't actually been right to this top area yet. So I think we've got a long walk here. So I was going to do about 1.5 hours of this, that's all. I don't want to go too far. In fact, I may as well do that one, and then I can just get that one on the way through. I'll probably unlock something on the way up, and I might pick up that. I don't know why I marked that, although I should have marked it. So I don't know if you find this interesting, Ghost. It's a fantastic game. Probably this, Shadow of War, Breath of the Wild, and The Witcher 3. In the last 3 or 4 years, these are the top games, really. And the engine that Guerrilla use for this game is a very highly respected game creator. The Decima engine, which was used by Hideo Kojima, who is very well known for his Metal Gear Solid games, who is kind of a genius, and he used the Decima engine for Death Stranding, and that has amazing graphics in it. So that just shows how good this game engine is, and it runs really well. I don't know if I told you, did I tell you, Ghost, about the Series X playing Atlas, playing Ark?
Not much farther now. Olin said he
that is very interesting.
Resemble an ancient device.
And you might find that very amusing, because I did when I heard it.
My mother. Why
So
would there be
yeah,
traces
if
of
I've
her
already
all
told
the
you
way
that,
out here?
please let me know, and I won't explain it. There's also a quest here too.
So far from Noraland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Right, okay. So, yeah, this is the guy. As I say, I don't know if you've
Who is he and how
been
does he know
watching
these things?
her
You
JJ
say
streams of
Elizabeth
this or
Sobek?
mine, but
What kind of name is that?
he's a very mysterious character who, just before we get to this, it's the first time you ever hear from him. Right, is this a corrupted zone or no? It's a charger area here. So I'll try and do this without setting all that off. I don't want to fight too much because I've got to keep what I've got at the moment because I'm a little bit low on the health here. So I want to be a little bit careful that I don't overdo it here. So there's an equipment stash and there's go to the ruins. This game also, you know, you've got a mount, but if you know me, I don't usually use them very often, only if I want to cover a great distance very quickly. Let me see where we're heading. Well, I'll take that quest on, but I won't do anything with that one. Oh, it's him. Oh, it's this guy. It's Niall. Yeah, he's going to want me to do this bandit camp. But I'm gonna leave that for a minute. I'll do that on my own. Seeing as I cannot get online to play Ark or even update my computer, I do not know or care about anyone who plays Ark. Also, since when I do, hang on, let me get that on here. Here we go. It's trying to find my stream because I have a hell of a job finding my stream now. It's such a long-winded process. They've done an update to YouTube and it's kind of messed everything up. I don't know what is going on now. Since I did play the game, I played solo. Yeah. Well, it's just a little fact that's popped up about Ark with the next generation. Really.
Easy, easy.
And that is, oh, whoa! I don't want to go in the camp. What am I doing? I want to bypass it, so I need to. Is this the camp here? It's purely about the performance of the game. Apparently, we're all, you know, oh, can't wait for Series X. You know, we're gonna get, you know, my God, it's gonna play beautifully on that. Well, I got bad news for it. It will not improve. It will not improve the performance of Ark at all. There will be no frames per second increase. So, so I thought, you know, I might play Ark again if there's a better frame rate, but it looks like there's not going to be any difference at all. And the people that look at this stuff, these things about how well games run,
got anything better to do?
And do like graphics checks and frame per second checks, said that because it's so badly optimized, they tried it and it really was identical to what it was on the Xbox One X. So there's no performance gain at all. I mean, you may be able to put, say, the higher quality mode on, but I mean that would probably kill the frame rate anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna try it myself, see what happens, and do a frames per second thing on it. I might even show that, but so that'd be a good laugh. The Eclipse troops are much stronger than the normal humans. Normal humans, you know, headshot them, you can knock them out, bam, they're gone. But these guys, you can not kill them in one hit. They are much stronger. Right, I'm going to take the free sample box. Because every one of these ones, they give you a free sample box full of
They're
goodies.
angry.
Uh-oh. Wildcard does not want to optimize Ark because they will not get any money from optimize. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is it. And a lot of people are fed up with it. They've ruined Atlas now does not work, Ghost. Everybody is fed up of Atlas because they did an update something and nobody can play anymore. So that shows how inadequate they are. They don't even care about Atlas now by the look of it. They're supposed to be putting a lot of effort and whatever into it. But it looks like that's not it's not working. Right, here we go then. Maker's End, a toughie. But with this equipment, I haven't got much health. That's the only thing. I'm a little bit down on that.
The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating.
So let's mark these all up. Oh yeah, it's the same engine, Ghost. It's exactly the same engine as Ark. You know, they try and disguise it as something else, but if you look at it, I mean, it's obvious within 2 minutes that it's the same game. It's just that it plays slightly different. It's got boat building in it, so it's just slightly different. But apart from that, it's identical. Right, I've got to go to the ruins, so let me just check. So I could bypass that maybe and go to there, but I may have to follow this path anyway to get in. Oh, I could have got that, and I should have unlocked that. Oh, hang on, I better get this equipment. Oh, hang on, sorry, I should have got the equipment because that could come in handy.
Could be a climber up there.
Made a mistake there. So yeah, I've got better get that. So, yeah, the markers tend to want you to follow the roads. That's why they can sometimes not be where you're pointing. I think you can turn that off, but I find it is quite useful once you get used to the sort of quirks of it. So there should be and this will sort of gradually flick as we get there. So we've unlocked that far, so it should be just about here. Right, okay, here it is. Here. So what have we got here? We have shards. We have a rope caster for free. That one. A 38 fire coil, and I have got very, very good modifications, so I may already have surpassed that. Actually, it's not bad, so I could actually get rid of this one because the green ones are the really bad ones, and then I should be able to pick that up.
I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because
okay,
I want
we've
you
got
to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
Yeah, Silas. So yeah, have you seen any of these? I mean, you may have seen like the new game plus that I threw up now and again, just to. But I don't know whether you've seen people playing this from the beginning. I don't know whether you've seen me or JJ playing this from the beginning all the way through. So.
That's it for you.
I don't think you can actually sneak attack these guys, but you can sort of stealth kill. Some of them are pretty strong. These are very, very strong compared to normal. They're corrupted ones, and you cannot override them either.
Eclipse, just like you said.
So here is the enemy. So we got to get through all this.
But not the ancients buried in the ground.
I'm going to avoid them because I am a little bit down on health. So I don't want too much combat here. So I'm going to try and do this a bit more stealthily so I can just move on. I don't want to spend too much time.
I've got to get the demons raised before the ground.
Oh, there's a guy there. That may have messed it up. Oh, I heard the sound and I didn't know where it was coming from, but yeah, all hell's going to break loose now. Yeah, this kind of blinds us. That's why we cannot move very fast. And we've got a bit of corruption on us as well. So that's what that does. That corruption actually eats away at your health. And my health is very, very low. See that white line on the blue line? That means the blue line is my shield, which we are. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a toughie, this one. It's going to be a toughie. And I'm limited on health, so I've got to be very careful here.
A corruptor.
I've got a corruptor.
Might prove a challenge.
So yeah, we're blinded, so we cannot... Part of the wonderful effects of this game. Right, this guy, he is a pain in the neck. So this time we are going to do what JJ does. And I normally do not do this. But I'm going to do it this time. Because I've tried it yesterday. It's very, very effective weapon. Got to find it now. It's the fire one. Have I already got that on me? Oh yes, I have. So yeah, this guy is going to be a pain in our butt here. So we got to do something about this guy. Oh, I've forgotten what roll button was. So we've got to... well, actually, I've got the wrong equipment. I'm trying to find this one. That's the one I want. I want it on there. Because you need to set this guy on fire. Because that's his weakness. And I don't normally do this. But it does keep on burning. And it will do a... Although it doesn't do a lot of damage, over time it does a lot of damage. So it is worth doing it. So yeah, I'm going to take a bit of punishment here. And I haven't got the greatest amount of health. So we're going to keep this bomb going. As I say, it's not that strong, these bombs, but it does burn them over time, which is very good. Right, my shield's gone. And then I usually switch to this guy and batter the hell out of him. Or I do this and bomb the guy. Yeah, I know. Right, there he is. Yeah, well, yeah, Atlas, yeah, they are the same people, practically. They're just that they've split them into two, that's all. Or as I say, split them in twain. So, I think I'm alright for bombs at the minute, but I'm going to stock up. And I should be using this guy as well. Right, yeah, we got to get through all this to continue on through. For someone with a possible low health, it would make sure my shield was as full as possible. Yeah, yeah, I should keep running away and let it charge up, but I sometimes take the hits to take them down quicker. I've got loads of health capsule things there, and I've also got full health ones as well. So these are like half ones. So I have got a lot of health spare, like potions. So I've got to get through here. I'm going to try and avoid them if I can, because it's mainly about pursuing this game as fast as possible, because I just want to get to the end of the game, really. So I'll try and avoid the combat if I can.
Fear the power of the shadow.
I don't want to feel the power of the shadow. Killing them will actually, you know, give me a chance to get... My shooting is getting worse, I swear it is. I think I've gone backwards on this game. Yeah, I could... They always hit you first. If both of us are doing an attack, yeah, that's because it's got corruption. That's what, eating me away on my health. Shield will take all that. So yeah, I'm trying to get out of this as fast as possible. And see if my shooting's any good. I sometimes take the hits. I let the shield take the hits so that I can get my, get my shots in, because I take quite a long time, as you know, aiming. I'm not sure where that guy's behind the rock or in front of it. So let's see, where have I got to go now? Where's the marker? Lost the marker, there's so many of them. It's up here, that's it. Because the power cell is somewhere along here. Ah, I do believe this is it. No, it isn't. I tell a lie. But it's yeah, we're getting very close to it. If I can remember, that is. But it will have a purple mark
Another
on
explosion.
it. Then we get to the real toughie of the game, which is why I'm trying to save my health. And there are no health potions, I noticed. There's no plants, so we're in a little bit of a... This is where it gets tough, because this is where this new machine appears. And we cannot get up once we come down here, so we're committed. So this is the new machine that they were talking about yesterday, when I was having to go on this yesterday. The Death Bringer. Which seems almost indestructible. Until you find do its weakness. And that gives it, makes it just that little bit easier. I got my...
Time to get it moving and be
I got
quick
my
about
ass
it.
kicked.
No
If you don't-
daydreaming. Soon this
On the first time I played it, I absolutely got trashed. I died over and over again. Because I was not
Has to be one of
really
the
taking
Deathbringers Olin talked about.
too much notice of what I'm supposed to be doing. And I should
get
do.
into
See.
that tower.
Now, this thing is bristling
destroy
with
that
all
thing
kinds
first.
of weapons. And you may think, oh yeah, I'll just blast it off. Oh, they are extremely difficult to even blast off. They are very, very difficult indeed. This thing is covered in protection. So, we've got to go into our notebook, because now this has been revealed. We can now look to see its weaknesses. And it has, you see, it has a lot of stuff. It has a weakness to frost, fire, and lightning. That is a it does have weakness to those, so it can be shocked. The body is extremely strong, but it, fire and shock and corruption. Oh, sorry, corruption is its strength in that it can bring animals to life. Okay, but mainly it's fire. Fire is the weapon they use here. Now you can try and tear these off, but they take a long time to even tear off. So we need this weapon here. These bombs. This is our secret to getting rid of it, but what I might do is get rid of the cultists first, because while I'm doing all that, these guys are going to be pummeling me with arrows. So we've got to get rid of them first. So we're going to mark all these up, and I'm going to shoot them. Just aim below the marker. You should get a headshot, although I never seem to get them for some reason. So I'm going to try and take out the guys first, because while I'm trying to take him out, I do not want a load of people shooting at me. Because as you know, I can't go behind that apparently. So I'm going to try and take out some of these guys. So I've got to think about this. And try not to wait the whole camp. Right, there's a headshot. So this is the first time you see a Deathbringer in the game. I'll wait till he stops walking. So I'm going to think more about what I'm doing in this game, because first time I played it I didn't have a clue. Well, I did, but I ignored some crucial things sometimes. My goodness, I'm getting headshots today. I'm not very good at that normally. My daughter is far superior, but I think she's on easy mode. I've got a feeling it is
Stop
easier.
working. I've disabled his focus.
in easy mode, in easier mode, I think it's a bit easier getting headshots because she gets them without any problem at all. Right, anybody else? Now he's a bit suspicious now. That thing. That's got rid of the main people. Now we got to take this guy on. This guy can destroy anything you hide behind a rock. This thing will destroy it, so you will not get a lot of shelter. First thing I'm going to do is try knocking off stuff, but it probably will not work because it's just not very effective on this machine. So we're going to go with the bombs. Christ, there's a guy right here. That caught me by surprise. Let's get there. Yeah, this is what happens. Is you get this lot come in and mess it all up. And they're not one-hit wonders now with these guys. And this guy, yeah, he will pummel you with this stuff. But the secret is we've got to do this. And we got to keep
that thing really hurt it.
warming this guy up until he overheats. When he overheats, then we destroy these things. So that is the strategy. And avoid his shots, obviously. Right, I'm going to try and destroy these things. Okay, so each time we do that, we get a chance to bomb the living daylights out of this guy. So I'm going to stick sticky bombs on, which do more damage. So that's our strategy. Because when I first did it, I thought the guy was unbeatable.
Snow chill, bitches.
And we could do a couple of blast ones as well. But he's very well protected. It's hard to actually damage him. What is this telling me to do here? I got to kill the Deathbringer. Is he dead? Don't tell me he's dead. He is dead. Blimey, I do not believe that. That was super fast. Man, this took me ages when I played this to destroy that thing. Because I wasn't doing the making it overheat and I wasn't destroying the thing. I only partly tried to do it, but I was only doing it with little arrows, not the real thing. So that was tremendous. I cannot believe I did that. Now, I could bring this up. I've got a Deathbringer gun. So now, we can shoot all these guys without any problem at all. Which is one of the secrets of this game, is if you... Now, we can barely walk, as you can see. That's the only trouble, is I got to get in, better do this.
Okay.
So much for this. Whoa!
Did it?
Put it this way: if you don't know
Those
that,
things pack a punch.
if you don't know that,
that Eclipse officer had a focus.
You're going to spend a long time sorting this out. But now I know the secret. I found out it's a lot easier than I thought. Actually, I didn't think he was going to go that quick because, really, oh wait a minute. Here we go. This is the enemy, Hades.
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
It's not our focus, so we're alright.
What the hell was
yeah,
that?
but I'll tell you why I did not use fire.
Hey!
The reason why I didn't use fire is it's not
Did you
very
see that?
effective.
No answer, huh?
To be honest, against most creatures, it does very little damage. But the thing is, it does overheat them, and then the things explode, which does do damage. And I didn't realise that until very far into the game, because I'm a complete idiot, as you know. I don't look at things and work them out. So I'm going to destroy, or well, I'm going to recoup resources by getting rid of these very poor ones here, which are the green ones are the worst. So we'll get rid of those. I haven't got many weave ones, but So that should give me a chance to pick them all up. Because when you kill this thing, which, yeah, I'm surprised I killed that, because
got too much
that
already.
shouldn't have been that easy. Because normally you got to knock all those things out. But I must have caused what with all those sticky bombs. It must have been enough, because you know, I didn't do that the first time. I did bomb him, but I was bombing him with the other ones, the ones that are a little bit less effective. So it took me a long time when I finally did it.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze
Right, we're
through.
going in here. This is where we start to reveal stuff about Elizabeth Sobeck, our mother. Well, we'll find out.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed.
There you
Entry
go.
authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
So, the machine thinks we're Elizabeth Sobeck because our DNA is a 99.4 or 5% of her genetic DNA. So we will find out who she is, and is she the mother, and in what relation we are, or if indeed she was our mother. We'll find out.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell.
So that's how long ago since all this happened.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
That's why the world has changed so much, and it's all in ruin. And oh, I shouldn't have done that, should I? So yeah, now we've got to make sure we scan. We've got to find. Now there's going to be things to scan here, but I'll probably leave all that because you probably don't want to hear all that. But I will scan them so at least I've got them on the system.
The protocols use
but you can carry on
polyphasic
while
entangled
those are
waveforms,
going. So
quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
that's right, Aloy. They did. Now I can't remember all the story because it's a lot to take in.
Statue of one, anyway.
JD did it far better.
Not
She.
to kill, and they honored it.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
Yeah, and he's a guy who made all this happen and destroyed life on this planet. Well done, Mr. Farrow. Yeah, and we've got reception logs, you know. Some of these are just sort of, you know, little recordings that people have made saying what they did, whatever.
And
so
devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
just making sure I don't miss anything. There are
I'd
little
have
crates.
to leave something else behind.
So yeah, I'm just looking for the you know, the little log things. That's all. I'm not too worried about getting them all because I've already played the game. But yeah, when JJ done this, obviously she, you know, went through and analysed it, and you know, so she can go into it a lot better than me because you know, I got a hard time retaining all this stuff. Right, here we go.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being...
Recognize that? Oh, is that it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Folk...
Yeah, I think it's just repeating the earlier one. Right, okay, I think we'll go on.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
Okay, we have the first bio on Elizabeth Sobeck. So yeah, these are the previous ones, the ones with the thing on. So yeah, we heard about Elizabeth Sobeck. She is the woman that saved the world. Is an American scientist, robotist and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 20th century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earned a BS, not sure what a BS is, but maybe you'll let me know, in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade. Propelling Faro Automated Systems, or FAS, protesting... she suddenly resigned... oh, hang on, I skipped. Propelling FAS to the forefront of its field in 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the community's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robots and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. So that's our first bio. Those are the other ones that we picked up there. So
it was a corporation, a group of people not unlike a tribe, and they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Oh, right, so those were the data points. Let's have a look at that. Which were... Where are we? Forgotten which one it was. Drat! Don't think it was these, was it? Hang on, we're trying to find the Elizabeth Sobeck one. It was next to that. So I've lost it. Well, anyway. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. So this is the guy that created his machines that ended up destroying the world. That's about some history of the automated systems and the corporation analog, so probably don't want to read that. So yeah, this is where we start to unravel who we are and who her mother is, and well, possibly mother. But you know, JJ's already done this, so if you've watched that, you'll know all that. Yeah, it's all fascinating stuff, and
I'd have to ditch something.
This is why I bought the game, because
the air.
I just like the world, the idea.
No smell to it. Not even
it
old
just
death.
seemed incredible.
Nothing natural.
And it certainly fulfilled everything that I wanted
then.
from this game.
But I could get through.
Right. So from reception, about quest, issue your real name. Yeah, it's kind of little notes of, you know, what people do in here and, you know, what they went through and stuff. So it's, hang on, where am I going? Yeah, sometimes this marker does jump about a bit. Go to Ted Farrow's office, because it sort of like flicks around. So it can sort of mess you up some the odd occasion. Right, I got it. I got to look for this. The power cell should be in the far top of this. Oh yeah, that happens. Right, we got to get up there. So there's a ladder there.
Looks like I can climb here.
Right, looks like. Hang on. So we've got to get across now. So it's up there, I do believe, and up here. I find sometimes it does get a little stuck. I mean, very rare you do actually stuck, but sometimes it does. This is where the game really takes off, because it starts to show what happened, who she was, what Farrow Industries was, what happened to the world. This is the beginning of the ending of the game. So, automated to all non-essential systems, high priority alert. There's a full lockdown has been initiated, a bit like us really. Due to increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of members can no longer be quarantined. Yeah, they went into the whole military thing and started producing weapons of war, and that's where the whole thing went wrong really. And so yeah, it's just going into all that. So I won't go through all those. JJ has already done that.
People were angry at Farrow.
And so have I.
At the corporation.
So I just want to finish the game and get the extra paints. That's what it's all about, really. But I wish I'd done this on the PS5. But obviously that'd be a long wait. From Ted Farrow, Paula. To Paula Vasaro, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAS in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things, not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as I'm not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make a big text, no kooks, but anyone with a credible Let's Go Deluxe, make it clear, will spare no expense. Yeah, that's all part of his elaborate trap, unfortunately. And you know, Elizabeth Sobek had to fight this guy, because this guy's machines went wrong, and she tried to put it right, and Horizon Zero Dawn was born. Was the only solution out of this situation, which, you know, the whole world was facing destruction, put it that way, and she was the key to getting us out of that. And,
looks like the way up. What's left
you'll
of
find
it.
out why. Right, so lots of climbing here. We're gradually making our way to the top, which is where the power cell is. So if you don't know where the power cell is and you're playing this game, Maker's End contains one. The next area after this, which unlocks,
Gonna be a long way up.
is the
Frozen
next
metal
one.
most of the way.
And then there's
Making this
one
easy,
more,
Dr. Sobek.
which is after that, I do believe.
If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
And this is the start of the reveal of, you know, what happened really with Faro Industries and her association with it. I'm going to go down to the other one then, because there's another room here. If I can get to it. Sometimes when they do these systems of climbing, you know, and they give you different ways, you can sometimes go the wrong way. Because there is sometimes other things here, so I'm going to try and make my way up there. We can sort of scramble up. I wonder if this is what's leading to the top. Because I've got a feeling we got to do this after. So, oh no, it actually is going here. Okay, here we go. This is part of the reveal of what goes on in this game. Not this bit.
Since the began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Yep. Yeah, he's what you call an idiot. In his obsession, you know, it was his machines, he was very possessive of them, and he did not want them to be, well, the only way to cure this problem was to get rid of those machines, or use them in a better way, and he was obviously not a big fan of that, because he wanted to, they were his machines. And he wanted, yeah, you know, all people that people are like. They want to retain what they got. They don't want to lose it. They don't want it changed. Probably did a bad job of explaining this, but hello, Harry. how are you? It's a bit of an unscheduled stream, I know, but couldn't get into Twitch for some reason. So, endgame stuff coming up.
Frost.
This is the
on my eyelashes.
And Silas, of course. Well, if you've been watching JJ or mine, yeah, Silas is the guy that appears about, I don't know, 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through the game, and he, yeah. Who is this guy? He is a very mysterious guy. Right, I've got to find out where to go now. It should be down there and then across there, yeah. I was thinking of jumping then, but I think that would have been a bad idea. And then I'll show you where the power cell is, which of course we need for this armor. But the thing is, we've already got it, so it probably won't give us it because we've already got it anyway. Although we haven't on the new playthrough, but we have it because we've got it from completing the main game. Very confusing, I know. Right, so yeah, these are just like, you know, chats between the members of the people, obviously. So we don't have to read that. What are these other things here? Oh, that's just another bandit camp that we discovered. That was when we walked in. You know, we saw Niles. Oh, this is one of the new cups that I found out. These are sets of the collectibles. The collectibles, you might think, oh, these are just collectibles. Oh, so what? These collectibles do actually get you in-game stuff. So they do have a use as well. And then we have a data point here about Ted Farrow. Just clearing those little apostrophes there. Right, on to his office.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
And we're coming to it right now. This is
All
where
right. Made it.
things start to get explained, and that
Wonder
up
what
there,
we'll find.
right at the very top, is the power cell. So I'll get that first. What's this here? I don't need the watcher eye, I've got loads of those. But yeah, she kind of like slinks her way up, so if there's too big a gap, she'll kind of, you know, go in between and just sort of like that. It's really quite good. It's very like Tomb Raider. It reminds me of kind of Tomb Raider, but set in the future. So it's kind of like that. Right, here's the power cell.
Good.
Okay.
Another power cell.
So there's the first power cell. Well, there's more than one power cell. There are 5 altogether, which you've got to get this outfit, to get this particular. There's the power cell there. A battery designed for mid-21st century military hololocks. To unlock this outfit here, which we've already unlocked.
Should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
We won't rappel down because that rappels right down to the bottom, I do believe. So that is for when we've finished and we've got the power cell. We want to rappel all the way down to near the bottom. Don't want to do that yet. We want to see all the info. Drop off. Okay, so now the start of the explanation of Horizon Zero Dawn. We've had a brief sort of view, but this is where things start to get really explained.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Okay, so we've recovered a file, which is on this table. I think I did a video of this or something, I may have done, I'm not sure. So here we go then, the start of the explanation of this game. Let me just wait a minute. Yeah, the power cell, let me just show you about the power cell. If I go, see, we've gone all the way up to the top here. So these are all the floors. So we go back all the way back out, we can get to the world. But the power cell, people obviously know to a certain extent. But when you start off, the very first place you go to, where is it? We start the game here. We start the game here. I think we get down to the ruins here. That's where you fall in at the very start of the game. There are ruins there, and then you go up to here, and there's a bunker, and there are 2 power cells required to open that. One of them is at let me think. One of them is here, but you can't do it at the very beginning when you're the child. You can only do it when you come back as Aloy grown up, and you use your spear to smash through the stalactites to the place where that power cell is. The second one is at Mother's Heart, which is here. There are only 2 occasions where you can go in there, so if you don't get it the first time, you got to wait till much further on in the game before you can get that second one. That unlocks this one, and then you need 3 more, which is Maker's End, the place over here, to actually unlock the armor. Right, here we go.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
So if we look, we have got a similarity to her.
You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then.
It will be.
And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Okay, that's the first segment.
Here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Here's the second one.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Right. So his killer machines have gone rogue. Something has.
But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, and they've now gone rogue. Terminator, here we come.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you
exactly,
from VTOL
Ghost.
en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz.
Wow.
You don't have to threaten me.
She's got him by the...
I'll sign.
So yeah, obviously
Look on the
he
bright
is...
side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Yep. That's right. So yeah, he's... Yeah, God forgive you, mate. Thank you, Mr. Ted Farrow. Yeah.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Yeah, that's what we find out.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Express lift to get back down is open. So yeah, that is the start of what is Horizon Zero Dawn. It's not been explained yet, but that's when we get the first clue about she has a solution called Horizon Zero Dawn.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
He gets to the point, doesn't he? So we got three choices. I see your point. It's kind of brain, that's my brain telling me that. Oh yes, if you're so smart, or you don't understand. So, well, I'm going to do every decision different than I did the first time. So I think I did. I see your point last time, and I'm going to do one of these two. So I'm going to do if you're so smart.
If you're so smart, why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt? It's not my fault you're bad at what you do. I came to these ruins looking for Elizabeth Sobek, not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
Congratulations. You just graduated from trying to throw in a temper tantrum. I'm sure Elizabeth would be proud. You need to get a grip on yourself and start thinking straight. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have
Not
questions.
So fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Hey, doesn't want to hang about. So we can go through this whole thing here. Right, who is Hades? Well, you might want to know who is Hades. I mean, you probably know
So far
already.
as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no, I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Yeah.
Very well.
Well said.
Proceed.
Silence. Right, let's have a look at his
Who
intentions.
Are you,
I'll try and do as quick as I can.
And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yep.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Right, tracking in
You've been
my
using
focus.
my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
Wow,
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Right, yeah, and the Pharaoh
You said
robots.
you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
So yeah, the Horus machines. I'll sort of show you that they're. Yeah, those. I don't think they're working now. They are some of the real massive ones that actually create the stuff.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines.
Oh, hang on, I've done this one. Sorry. And what about Elizabeth Sobeck?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobeck could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Yeah, idiots.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it.
Yeah.
But
there
there
were
were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation.
Wasting time. Yeah, it is wasting time, I suppose. Right, okay, we're done then.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde?
Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
Nor can I.
We'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Right, okay, let's rappel down. I have missed some of these rappels. I've actually gone too far. I've forgotten to press the triangle and fell to my doom.
Next, to learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
So that's the first real big reveal in this game of, you know, what is going on with how this world got destroyed and everything. It's Pharaoh robots. Yeah, it's there. They were the cause. They went rogue. So it's just a warning to us all. Mind you, the chances of us creating anything that powerful in the next, I would say, 20 years is highly unlikely. We can't even get computers to work properly. So I think we're a long, long way off from that. Oh yeah, we got to find the other power cell. Right, the other power cell is, yeah, further down. Because we've got to get that, because there's actually two here. Yeah, I do believe there's two here. And I got to try and remember where it is. It's somewhere along one of these little runs here. And I had to watch a video to find out. Oh, that's that. But it's one of these sort of areas like this where it's full of ruins. Yeah, I had to watch it precisely because I was missing this one and I could not find it anywhere. It's not there. It's really difficult to find. Yeah, I don't think it's there. I've got to try and think now. If I look at the map, I'm trying to think where it is in relationship. I think it's somewhere over here. I think that's roughly where it is. Not there, is it? but it's in a kind of area like this where it goes into a great big, like a in between ruined buildings. So we've got to try and find that, which looks like it's around here. Yeah, and it went wrong. They went rogue. They started, killing things. Oh, hello.
Gotcha.
Right, let's get the flames out. You can't rope these guys down, I do believe. Oh, actually, I'm using the wrong one. See that guy? It was very late. Okay, right, we need these bombs. Got to overheat that guy. What's this here? Oh, there's a guy here. Whoops, I missed. Leave me alone, you, and you. Corruption all over the place. I could wear my corruptor outfit here, but I'd rather have the shield, to be honest. And he's going to throw rocks at me. And we're going to get all that lot after us. So yeah, it's going to be a barrel of fun here. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of trouble here. The corruption is eating away at my health as well. Right, let's get rid of that guy. I usually use bombs most of the time now. As we got to the end of the game, it was all bombs, nothing else. Right, okay, here's those guys. Yeah, they're going to be a bit of a pain. Because where I want to go, we got these guys. Let's smarten them up. If I can. Makes things a lot easier. JJ was not doing this at the earlier part of the game. She didn't do this for a little while, sort of. And then I reminded her, and other people reminded her, and yeah, she kind of realised it is very helpful. Because, when they're hiding, you can still see the arrow. Right, got him. I'll take the hits, because I'm bad at aiming. So I've got to take the hits to be able to hit them. But I still haven't used a single one of my health potions yet. So, where else are they? There's something down there.
Got eyes on him!
Oh yeah, this guy's got that weapon there. So we've got to get rid of him. I'm trying to get headshots, but I'm not great at it. I even love the music in this. It's everything I love about this game. Music, I mean, it's got everything really. Great combat. There's barely a bug in it. But yeah, the greedy always want power. Yeah, I mean, he was the richest guy in the world. He owns all these robots. It's his ideas. He didn't want to see it all. Because when we get to the next segment, we'll see what her plans are, and which is obviously not good for him. So he does not want to sign it for those reasons. It'll be the destruction of all his robots. Oh, it's gone dark now. Now the power cell. Where is this power cell? I have to find it. It is tricky to find it in this region. But if I remember correctly, it should be somewhere in this region. I do believe it's somewhere in this region. I'm not 100%, but from what I can remember, I think it was. Of course, I've got terrible memories. I mean, normally I'm going for full power. I'm usually going for this one, full my high damage arrows, or this one. I mean, I used to always rely on the stripping the armor off, but these do so much damage and they do some tear damage as well that I've kind of just relied mostly on that, and I did most of that toward the end of the game. That's all I ever did. I didn't even bother with I did use bombs occasionally. It was either bombs or these arrows. That's the only two things I use. I did not use this, which is really, these are very, very good. I didn't realise how effective they are.
I can't spare the weight.
Because they say like fire is a weakness, but they sometimes say well shock is a weakness, so you didn't quite know where to go. So, I find it quicker sometimes just to blast them with all that stuff. And it kind of was paying off, so I continued with it. I didn't realise that they were really, really the best idea. Yeah, if it gets you head on, that's what happens. Can't see a thing. Oh, he's...
Go around!
I thought I killed him. Obviously not. Yeah, these are tough old birds.
Go down!
Right, let's get the health up, because yeah, you got the blue bar there, but oh, I'm out of I think I have to start using these now. So you could just bomb your way out of this whole thing, but I try to save the bombs for the creatures really. So I'm tending to keep them purely for that.
Bleed them.
And I'm really trying to get headshots, but by God I can't get them half the time. Where's his head? That's not his head? Yeah. Is that his head? Well, that's got him at least. Yeah, I should have. Oh yeah, I just take the hits. I mean, I don't care really. Shield keeps me safe as long as you let it recharge. So I tend not to worry about it. I think JJ, she's trying to conserve all that stuff.
Got him over here.
What?
Almost had it.
There's a resource box. But yeah, that thing's got to go fully green before it will mark. So try to get a headshot here. Yes. Where's this power cell? I mean, it doesn't matter, but I would like to get it. So if somebody's watching right now who hasn't completed the game and they want to know the power cells, this is where it is. But I got to try and remember. It's a long time ago I did it, and yeah, it's a bit hard to remember. I'm kind of lost now.
Should have brought a cart.
Should have bought a cart. And it's nice to hear a character in a game, doing a lot of talking. I quite like that. I like that. I really do. It's because normally, it's like Fallout 4. If you did Fallout 4, it doesn't really. Only says in conversation there's any sort of speaking, but outside of that, you never hear him speak. Whereas she's always, saying something as we're battling along through the world. She always come out with some comments. Ah, where was it then? It might be that it's just a little bit further on where this horrible corrupted zone is, which could be over there. I think how we get there now. Yeah, and then I'll probably stop because I don't want to go too long. Oh, there's a fire. Good. That at least I better save my progress. I'll do a manual save. I've got 3 save games, so I've got to be really careful which ones I go over because I've got 2 New Game Plus ones, and I've always got a backup. So it's that one there, and the other one is like my normal game, and then there's another New Game Plus one where I'm right at the beginning.
Bite out here.
So it's a little bit confusing. It's either that or it's round here. So I might have to look it up on YouTube again, because I kind of want to finish now. A new corrupted zone coming up. Right, what we got here? So I think I'll get rid of these, get you a bit of action to finish off. I think that will do. So yeah, these are, they corrupt you as well. So you've got to be very careful with these guys, but I got the equipment to get rid of them, so... Oh, there's a health one, thank goodness. Because by Jove, I do need a little bit. I'll get that just in case. Now we can top that up. Is there anywhere to hide? Yeah, if you walk into that corrupted stuff. I have got a corruption protection outfit, but the thing is, this has got a shield, so it blocks it all. Now normally with this, I would normally do this and strip off their armor. You know, do all that, strip off their gear, do all that kind of stuff. But I can actually knock these guys down now. Do terrific damage anyway. I've got to watch the corruption, of course. But yeah, I can just knock this guy down. So it's sometimes quicker to just do this because you're not using arrows. Get a couple of blows on him. But trouble is that guy will get me. But yeah, these are a bit tough, these guys. But I want to get rid of this Soul Tooth first, because he's a little bit tricky, this guy. To get him out of the way, I can concentrate on the other one. Right, there's him gone. Just got to watch this guy, he's a little bit dangerous. Got to watch it. Oh, there's another... Maybe strip this stuff off it. I think I'll just go for the bombs. It'll be far simpler. But yeah, these are like cats. They swipe at you, they leap at you. They're a real pain. They are. I usually tie them down, to be honest, but don't really want to do that in a moment. Oh, sometimes. Oh, we got one of these guys as well. The shell walkers. Pound this guy to his dead. See, I don't care about the punishment. I just go with it because I just want to take these guys out. So I can just go in there, pound away at him until I've got a guy. Nearly got him. But then I'll do one more blow and then I'll get a bomb on him because it's going to take a little while to kill these guys. Oh, that's a total miss. It's a goner. Yeah, you stepped into that, didn't you? It's kind of dumb. Well, I got a point now where I'm so strong in this, so I can take the hits, and so I just tend to just chomp them as quick as I can. I don't really worry too much, even though people think I'm an idiot. I don't actually worry that much about it because I've got the capability to knock them out fairly quick anyway. I'll probably do a freeze while on this guy, and that will slow him right down, especially after the second one. And then I can really go to town on him while he's froze. Oops. But yeah, we got to watch his flames, obviously. I'll try and keep away and let the thing charge up. But yeah, I got a few of them. I need some health now. Where's the other guy? Yeah, there's always a load of them. It's a bit of a pain. So these guys I can knock off their shield and their grip or whatever it is. So I tend to go for that. But it's pretty hard to knock down that shield, to be honest. That does it sometimes. I'll try and get rid of this guy quick, but they're all closing in on me. So as you can see, I'm taking the hit, so I don't really care. Although I don't know why I did that. That was kind of dumb. But yeah, these guys sort of shock as well, but I came up with a critical hit there, I missed it. Get away, you! You're a pest! Fun, isn't it? Me being reckless, I don't care. But missed. Try again. This is me at full confidence. Where I don't care a monkeys about anything. And I'm doing all the things that you shouldn't be doing, but I don't care because I know I'm strong enough to smash them to bits. What a big head. Right. I think I've done it now. No, I haven't done it. So there's more to come. Yeah, these get harder and harder as you progress. These things, it's quite a high level one, this one I think. Let's use the, well I can use either really, the ice or the other. Both are effective. No, that's not it. Right. I want to bash you. I like bashing. Loads of stuff I can't pick up, but I mean I've already got loads of that stuff. There you are, the bit of excitement to finish off. Cleared the corrupted zone. Took a load of punishment, but the thing is my shield took most of it. I was already low on health. So yeah, I wasn't that worried. So yeah, I'll have to sort out where the power cell is, but it don't really matter because I've already got the thing anyway, but I've already got the power, the armor, so it doesn't matter. I'll just get that and then that'll be it. Kind of gone over my time at the moment. And then I'll need to get a load of new health stuff. The things probably, it's sometimes a little bit out.
Got too
Oh, there
much
was a
already.
Ravager as well, was there? Well, that's interesting to know. Right, now I turn on my focus. I should get an idea where this cup is. It's not always exact. That's probably it there. That's it there, I think. Just here. It's always a little bit out the marker. It's giving you a sort of a rough idea. Oh, hang on. There's an ancient toothpick there. Could do an ancient toothpick. Right, let's see if I can dump something. Anything, you only need 1 stack of 5. So I was picking up everything and I was not getting rid of anything. But then I heard a tip saying that you only ever need to keep 1 stack of 5. That's all you'll ever need. So there's no need to do that. So that was a great help. That guy who told me that. Right, so we've done that. We've done Maker's End. Parasol I'll just do another time. And then the story moves on. What is this special item here? That should be the cup we just picked up. A cracked and battered vessel, once dear to the old ones, bears the legend Metallurgic International. Sets of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards. So you get some valuable reward. I do believe you get a box which will have some, say, modifications or something in it. So by collecting the cups, it's not just a collectible. You think, oh, it's nice. No, it does actually give you good stuff. So it is worth getting them. So I'm going to save it there. Although I may actually go to the next point in the story, really. Because I kind of want to push this to the end now, this game. So now we've got to go way over yonder. This map is in 3D. So it is, if you notice, if you go along here, this is a height map. So it's a really good map, one of the best I've seen. So we've got to go here, and on the way there's a flower there, and it's a little bit of a walk, so I'll go to there ready for my next one. So if I can get on Twitch, I'll probably do it on Twitch. But I mean, if you want me to stream it, just if I put it on Twitch, I can sort of, well, I wouldn't say I'd edit it because I don't bother to edit, but but I could just throw them up, you know. Sometimes, you know, I don't have to do a continuous sequence of them. I can just sort of show little highlights here and there. So, did you enjoy that, Ghost? Did you enjoy a little bit of story? I think you've already seen it, haven't you, on with JJ? Because I think you've been watching JJ's, because theirs are just hour-long ones, and she sort of cuts out stuff. So it's much more compact streams than mine. I mean, I did about 50 something altogether, including the DLC, and I think she had barely done 20. So she really sort of condenses it, which is, I think, what most streamers do, isn't it? They like to condense it just to, you know, I don't know, give information really, sort of how to play it, where to go, kind of stuff, as opposed to doing the full experience. A lot of people like that, you know, because they haven't got time these days, so they want to know the answers. I got all the time in the world because I'm not working, I'm retired, so I can spend my whole day doing it. And alright, so I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much to Hari for coming in, and for Ghost obviously for coming in. But yeah, if you could let me know, Ghost, did you see the JJ ones? I think you did. I think you were said you were watching them. So if you could just tell me that. Don't know, you know, because otherwise, you know, you probably don't really need to see this. But I like it. It's cool. In fact, I'll probably play it on the PlayStation 5 as well, because I want to like restart it and show it all the, you know, enhanced graphics and stuff. Cool, eh? Yeah, you've seen the end from JD, but still worth watching. Yeah, this game is always worth playing. I've got the HDR. I'll tell you what, I've compared the HDR to the normal. Always good to see another viewpoint. Yeah. That's why I watch other people doing it. I've seen countless people playing this game because I like to see their view and their reaction. So I've seen 5, 6, 7, 8 people start this game, and I'm watching all the way through, but I watch it in and out because I want to know what happens at these real big moments, and I like to see their reactions to it. I like doing that, and I've done it on Shadow of War. So yeah, it's how I spend my day sometimes, just watching people doing stuff if I'm not playing. But yeah, it's always nice to see how people react. I think I underreact sometimes, because when you watch JJ, she's, you know, she's giving you the full treatment, isn't she? Whereas me, I'm like either like panicking or I'm like calm. Whereas she's like, you know, giving you the good full emotional experience. You'll see the emotional experience if you saw one of my early streams of this when I was playing it. You know, the first, I don't know, about 3rd or 4th episode, things get out of hand and I'm just losing it, and I go, right, that's it, I'm pulling the microphone out. So I really lose it, I'll tell you. That's when you see me at my worst, is on Horizon Zero Dawn. It can be frustrating me, you don't know what you're doing. Alright, thanks for coming, Ghost. Thanks for coming, Dahari. Anybody else who watches it, hit that like button and the subscribe if you enjoy it. And I'll see you all next time. And I'll see you on Thursday. I'll probably do Skyrim on Thursday, Ghost. And we'll try that little mission we were trying to do for that that sort of deity, the statue, Meridia. We'll try and do that. We'll see if we can finish it off with the new lighting that I've now got on it. So I've got new lighting, a couple of new things put on it that enhances the game, makes the you know, the dark and light much better. Darks are darker, the lights are brighter, so it's higher contrast. And we'll see me die on that in higher contrast. Yeah, take care, Ghost, and you be safe. I'm gonna have a nice little rest for the day now, and I'll see you all next time. And guess what? I'll see you later. and then I'll leave a little gap in the end to sit the stuff up. So have a good day. Take care, everyone. Stay indoors, 2 meters away, wear your mask, and you'll be fine and dandy. Bye for now. And by the way, UK situation is almost getting as bad as the very first wave. Our hospitals are really starting to struggle now. So thank you, all you people out there who did your protests and you ignored the warnings. Thank you for pushing our NHS to the absolute limit, because now we're losing hundreds of people per day in deaths, not just cases. First it was just a few hundred cases, now it's deaths. So yeah, thank you. I would like to thank you for that. Bye for now, and I'll see you all next time. And guess what? I'll see you later, guys, with a pulsating outfit. Bye! I'll give you a 360, just so I can add the little things at the end. Although I don't do it that fast. There we go. Maybe a close-up. There we go. Bye for now.